Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Civey, and this week I'm going to discuss diffusers in commercial kitchens, specifically used in front of kitchen hoods. So we don't sell kitchen hoods at Titus, so I'm not going to go into details about kitchen hoods other than to say that their main purpose of the kitchen hood is to exhaust the heat, smoke, fumes, etc. coming off the kitchen equipment. In technical terms, to exhaust the cooking effluent. I'm just going to stick to supplied diffusers outside of the hood itself. It's probably safe to say that a lot of the design efforts go into laying out the appliances and the hoods and selecting fans to exhaust the air, but not as much thought goes into supplying the makeup air into the space to replace the air that's been exhausted. But selecting the wrong diffusers or putting them in the wrong location can negatively impact the performance of the kitchen hoods. So let's draw a kitchen hood over a grill or stove or something and look at what can happen. So this is your hood, your stove. You've got a pot on here and there's steam or fumes going up into the hood. So what you want is for the room air to be pulled into the unit and not have the air from inside the hood or over the stove to be pulled out into the room. So what you want is low velocity, uniform flow around the hoods. So let's get rid of these two arrows here real quick. So a study done in California found displacement ventilation to be the ideal solution for airflow. Let's draw in a displacement diffuser along this wall. Displacement ventilation diffusers are designed to provide low velocity airflow slowly out of the diffuser face and into the space. As the air moves across the floor, when it hits a heat source, then it will rise at that heat source. So displacement ventilation is ideal from an air distribution standpoint, but unfortunately, displacement ventilation diffusers require floor space and are typically a more expensive system than would be used in the commercial kitchen for air distribution. So let's draw in another hood and stove with the pot on it. So another good option is to use a non-directional perforated diffuser in front of the hood. So this is our perforated diffuser up here, and there are no deflectors in it, so the air just kind of falls out the perforated diffuser. With a perf supply grill here, you want the diffuser discharge velocity to be no greater than 150 feet per minute, and it should be at least 18 inches above the lower edge of the hood. Okay, let's move this out of the way and draw another one. Draw our kitchen hood and our appliance with a pot on it. So on the other hand, placing a four-way diffuser in front of the hood can cause issues because the air can be directed towards the hood. So this would be like a four-way diffuser up here. The air would come out and move past the opening. It can either be directed so that it blows in, or worse, it is moving at a high enough velocity to pull air out of the hood, mixing the exhaust air into the space. If you have to direct a four-way diffuser towards a kitchen hood, then the discharge velocity should be such that the velocity at the hood edge is 50 feet per minute or less. Let's move this over one more time. The California study also found that warm air, warmer than 90 degrees, affected hood performance more than air that was colder than 75 degrees due to the differences in air density. Let me quickly draw in a hood that you're standing looking at with a couple pots on it. The study also found that cross drafts, such as having a fan pointed at the kitchen area, significantly degraded the hood performance as well. So the study also tested different makeup air types that are integrated into the hood. So I'll put a link to the study below in the notes below. So let me bring everything back up here. Basically, displacement ventilation works the best, but non-directional perforated diffusers performed well in front of a kitchen hood. This also allows you to have comfort air over your kitchen workers, so that's nice. So I just want to say again that we don't make kitchen hoods, so you should talk to your kitchen hood people as well, but these are very good rules of thumb for where to put your air distribution in front of a kitchen hood. A big thanks to Joe at our Cincinnati rep, Controlled Air, and his customer, Brian Calendine, for suggesting this week's podcast topic. If you have any suggestion for podcast topics, please send us an email. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking a time out with us.